on. Okay, so the first pro-order buy level that I can see is this level here, right? So when the price breaks 50, in terms of your pro-order buys, I'm normally talking about what on oil, guys. Who knows what I normally do on oil on a pro buy? 5 to 10 ticks, right, Paul? 5 to 10 ticks. So I'm going to start bidding 5 ticks below that level. So that level there, guys, was 50. So I'm going to bid 45 on a pro trade. I'm going to bid 45 a trade right there. 45, see it? I'm going to bid 45 that trade right there. So obviously we get a very, very nice response off 45s. We trade 55s, 10 ticks, money's in the bank account, stops at break even, right? So then we get another pro trade there. The price is 42s. So I'm going to bid 37s. We missed the fill by 1 tick. So we don't get the pro trade on, so we have to get the Heisman trade, right? Or the lean trade, the pro trade, the Heisman, or the lean trade, whatever floats your boat. So there's the second buy. That one took a scratch. That one went up from a price of 43s to a high price of 54s. It still was 10 ticks, right? 10 ticks, stops at break even. Do you agree with that? I'm not making the numbers up, guys. You can see them. 10 ticks stopped to break even. So the next level, of course, is now this price here. 38s. We had a bid at 37s. The low was 38s. So obviously, what's my pro buy trade? 33s, right? So I'm going to bid 33s. You might be saying, why did you choose 5 ticks? Well, because we're in a middle balance area. We're not at a wholesale price. If it was 50, I would offer 60s. If it was 50, I'd bid 40s. If it was 0, I'd bid 10s. If it was 0, I would offer 10s. If it was 0, I'd bid 90s, right? So I'd use the big wholesale prices to get the bigger volatility trades on, and I would be working 10-tick bid offer spreads. Whereas when I'm trading normal levels, I'm looking between 5 and 10 ticks. So I'm going to start at 5. So what's going to happen here? What's my low price? My low price was 38. My bid is therefore going to come in at 33. Yes? So my bid was at 33 right there. So if you didn't get the bid on at 33s, you were buying at 39s. Heisman trade, correct? So 33s for the pro, 39s for the Heisman. And off she goes. Whoa! Off she goes like an absolute beauty. Is that not pretty good? Let's take a look at value. The best opportunity for me is to get this little shift coming in. So we've got a short-term bullishness during this low. So that's good. I like that short-term bullishness. The macro is bearish. So that's good for that big buy swing, right? So the macro is bearish. So that's going to give us a good buy swing. Short-term bullish, we'll take that. Okay, so long as we've got two-way money coming, that's what we like to see. Two-way money, that's what we like to see. If I'm selling the purple line, I'm buying 2 oil contracts. The purple line is making higher highs since this phase began, correct? Purple, higher highs since this phase began. The blue line has not made a higher high against that previous high. So that's giving me value to bid the lows. So I've now got value to buy into as well. On top of that, I could obviously take a quick double check at things like the dollar itself. Did we have any value to buy against the dollar, yes or no? Green line, euro dollar. So did I have relative value? Did I have relative value, yes or no? Yes, I had relative value. Did I have price value? Yes, I did. I was below fair value on price. So did I have the excuse to buy level 2s passively? Yes, I did. I had the excuse. I had the story. I had the narrative to buy level 2s passively. So if I'm going to buy level 2s passively, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. I've got a structural break. at this price here now, haven't I? I've got structural break at that price to take out. And because I've got a structural break, I'm always going to take a little bit of profit here. And I'm always going to take a measure against that structural break. So there's the low price, there's the high price, and there's my structure break target price. You see what happened? Every time? Every time, do you see what happened? Perfect, right? Absolutely perfect. Now, you might be looking at this and saying, yeah, okay, I get it. But this is a question, isn't it? This is a question. Well, this is, I suppose, Omar, this is important because how do you know that this is a wholesale price? Anytime you're going to be asking a question, that's what the question is. It looks like a wholesale price, but is it a wholesale price? Right? And you might be saying, but what would make this a wholesale price? Why would you think that this could be a wholesale price? Give me 2 reasons why you would think that could be a wholesale price. Two reasons why this might be a wholesale price. Well, the first reason is we've just taken out 85.50s, right? We've just taken out 85.50, which is always going to be a wholesale price. Whether we want to buy from or sell from it, it doesn't make any difference. We've just taken out the 50. Secondly, if we look in the background, was this not the big target level here, where we broke structure? Was this not the big level we broke structure from? Was this not the big level where we saw that toxic buyer coming from? Is this not a level that you could put in pending buyers in terms of your narratives? Or even a bullish order block? Yeah. So I've got pending buyers, I've got bullish order blocks, I've got wholesale prices at 50. So this is a level that I have a massive question about. I've got a lot of reasons to be thinking that there might be a buyable opportunity, right? In addition to that, I can see in the background that this was a very, very toxic buy. That's what makes this exciting. There was a very toxic fast money move to the upside. Look at the speed of the down move in comparison to the up move. Look. If the up move took this amount of time from here to the very top edge, see it? From the very top edge to the bottom edge buy, that's how long it took. See the difference in time? You see that difference in time? What side would you rather trade on when you saw that difference on time? You'd rather trade on the buy side from that level, wouldn't you? You absolutely would rather trade on that type of toxic buy side than this type of sticky sell side. And it gets even stickier in this area here, doesn't it? It gets even stickier in here. And then off we go again. Same trade, same idea, same narrative. Another toxic candle reversal. Very bullish.
Hey, Miguel, I don't think Ray's speaking right now.